Hold this camera first, just like that. Okay, just like that. Nobody's on yet. I plugged it back in.
All right. Hi, Vera. Want to come down? If you come down today, it'd be bad.
Okay, now you're on.
Say hello, Nikki.
This is episode 41.
Nikki, say episode 41. Don't bite my nose off. That would be a really good live video.
Good morning. I see that.
All right, here we go. So this is Nemo's timeout pen. That's the goat that lives in the house. I'm Lori Zaleski. I am the owner of the Funny Farm Rescue and Sanctuary. We're located in Mays Landing, New Jersey. We are open today. We are 40 minutes from Atlantic City. What are you laughing at, Matt?
Nothing.
He's already laughing like I did something wrong.
No, you're very sweet.
He's
I was going to tell you we have a surprise today.
We have a surprise today? What's the surprise? I don't even know the surprise.
The surprise is you have a microphone and I have a microphone.
Oh, great.
And now everyone can hear both of us.
Puppy. Great. Aren't you guys so lucky? So normally when Matt says something stupid, I just act like he didn't even say it and you never know it. And if it's something that I want you to hear, I usually repeat it.
I don't
So now that totally, ow!
Oh, do we have eggs today? Somebody wants to know.
So a woman, Bonnie, is coming to pick up 2 dozen eggs. We are not putting them outside because they are freezing and then they crack and then that's bad. So, I forgot to transfer my phone.
Well, just let it ring. It's fine. Jesse's in the hallway.
Jesse's in the hallway. Let me grab Jesse. Hold on. Let me at least shut that down. Come here, Jesse. Oh, goodness gracious.
So, should we show what's in your bathtub?
All right. Yes, let's go look in the bathtub.
Okay. Oh, plus we have other big news.
What's other big news?
Good morning, Brenda Wallace.
Hi, Brenda.
And
let me turn this light on so you
see
can
what's
see.
in the bathtub.
So, yes, most
people... The other
people...
great news is Aunt Sue retired yesterday.
Aunt Sue retired?
Yeah.
Congrats, Aunt Sue. I didn't even know.
I can't see.
All right, look at these dog heads in the way.
There's a big,
come in.
I see a big ear.
Can you see?
Yeah.
It's a guinea pig. I think his name is George. And he was surrendered. I don't usually take guinea pigs right now because it's winter and they have to be in the house. And as you know, I have a lot and I don't need anything else. So this is my only bathroom. So when I have to take a shower or a bath, I have to move my guinea pig first. He is up for adoption. He is a sweetheart. The dogs love him, you can see. They don't hurt him, but they just love him.
So how do you take a shower?
I have to take him out first, and then I take a shower. Just saying.
Susan from UK is watching.
Hi, Susan from UK. So usually, every time I go to take a shower, I go, all right, how much extra time do I need? Especially when I'm trying to get on for work. I have to get a shower and be ready in time. So it depends on how many animals I have to move out of my way to get a shower. And I always swore I would never get a house with one bathroom, and here I am, one bathroom. So,
Gina,
Tucker.
good morning, Funny Farm. Love you all.
You can see, wait, come in.
Teresa Priosi.
Hi, Tree. Look.
This is how Tree gets all the answers.
I know. Tree is we just had our live trivia, and Tree wins a lot because she knows everything, because she watches everything. So thank you to those who went to our trivia, virtual trivia with Nor'easter Nick on Thursday night. We haven't been able to do any fundraisers, just like everybody else. Hey, shush, 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 shush.
How many animals can fit in your bathroom?
Don't show the rest of my bathroom.
I'm not. I'm just showing Farley.
What? Tell him.
There's Farley, Tucker.
So if I go, this is probably TMI, but if I go to the potty, if I don't have the door like shut, Tucker busts in like, where's my mom? Then all the other dogs come to follow. Puppy, Gunner, Jesse, and then there's Farley. And then there's always whatever's in the tub. So it's always exciting. It's almost like, watching TV when you're on the Tweety.
They'd want to see Jesse.
There's Jesse. So where was I? We are in Mays Landing, New Jersey. We are open today. We're open Tuesdays and Sundays. People say, how come those hours? I work full time, so that's why it's only Tuesday and Sunday. Oh, the goat's coming in too.
Good morning from Alabama.
Good morning, Alabama. All right, let's go. Let's leave George alone. Out. Come on, out. Can you tell we're all over the place today? Because somebody stole my stuff. Hang on. Just pick this up because the dog will eat it. Okay.
There's Nemo.
Oh. Look what happened. You didn't do a good job with my microphone
I
mount.
had it hooked up.
This part, did it come off?
Let me see. I bet it did. I'm telling you, you break everything. Just go out in the
I found it.
Let me hook it up.
All right, I got it back there.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
Did
And
you
then
hook the wire again?
Stop! Somebody was eating my
You got
wire.
goosed by a goat?
Jeez. You know what?
Nemo.
Did you guys see that? Good thing I'm not a
You're like playing football.
good thing I'm not a dude. Okay. All right, Nemo. He wants to eat. That's why
All
he's.
right.
Oh, and then look
before
who
you
else
eat,
is in.
Everybody wants to know about your boots.
Oh, I'm wearing one of my favorite pink boots. Nemo. Nemo's like a smorgasbord. He's helping himself. Hey, come on.
I can't see your boots.
All right, here we go.
There we go.
Nemo is still on the bottle. Should he be off? Probably. You try and tell him that. He doesn't like going outside. He's like Adele. He wants to be in the house most of the time. So, since we both have microphones today, we're going to be duo with barking.
No, it's not louder.
What do you mean it's not louder?
It's just that they can hear me better.
Oh, great.
I'm gonna let Buddy
That's
out.
what we need.
Hey, stop. People want to hear me.
Uh-huh. He keeps telling himself.
Wait, we gotta open that box.
I always say, Matt, if I wanted your opinion, I'd beat it out of you.
It's still not nice. Stop saying that.
So Nemo is still drinking his goat milk that we have to buy at ShopRite. We haven't been asking for it because if we ask for it, my refrigerator won't be able to hold it all. So
That's
we
true.
just buy, 6 every other day about.
Mary Posa says your kitchen is beautiful.
Thank you. My kitchen was just clean. So people say, how do you keep it so clean? Although my niece thinks it's always dirty. She says it's not that clean. Hurt my feelings, Madison. But anyway.
Gunner's eating chicken food.
No. So that's Adele's, it's a boot tray and we put the chicken food in there. And we still have Larry the rooster in here. I'm going to get Larry out. He's the one who likes to get on the swing. And as you know, Larry is a little bit blind. I don't know if you can be a little bit blind. He doesn't see very much. Uh-oh. That was the dog who did that. Here, let me move this picnic table, dude. Where are you going? Come on over. Go back in here. There you go. I have to give him a little hand, but he'll find it eventually. Look, there's this.
Where is Adele? And do you need Debbie Craig says, what about ShopRite gift cards?
ShopRite gift cards would be great. Who said that, Debbie?
Yeah.
That is so smart.
Debbie
I just always
Bobo.
feel weird asking for gift cards to places like that, but we do. That's where we get our milk for baby Nemo, and that would be fabulous if somebody wants to give us a ShopRite gift card. That would be wonderful.
I don't see Adele. Oh, she's by the couch.
Adele is by the couch, so she's being antisocial today. All right, you're done, right? So let's get Jesse. Jesse, you're not supposed to be eating that food for sure. Am I supposed to open up the box first?
Yeah.
So we received this package. We get stuff all the time from people. All right, Tucker wants to come in. He's not going to stop until he comes in. All right, Tucker, come in. I'm surprised Brooke didn't just let him in. Come on, Brooke.
I know.
All right, you two, stop it. Shush. Oh, my
Puppy
Lord.
guards the house. The littlest dog.
Puppy, stop.
What is this from? Let's see what it says.
It just says Funny Farm Rescue and Sanctuary.
The
and,
Signed Way?
the Cineways
Sin.
in Wynwood, PA. Cineways.
Wow.
Looks like, somebody's personal label there. Oh my goodness. I hope your animals love these animals, from Alex, who is 8 years old, and Max, who is 10. How sweet. A giraffe, a dog, a dinosaur, a turtle. Let's see. Brooke, there's a little pig. Which one do you want? Oh, you want the turtle? Okay. Do you want a giraffe? Who wants a giraffe? Does anybody want a giraffe? Tucker? Oh, yep. Tucker wants the giraffe. Jesse. Uh-oh, Brooke wants the pig. All right, here's another pig. Who wants the pig? Uh-oh, Brooke was going to go outside with her pig. So thank you so much.
So
we
it's
have.
probably good for them to play with fake ones instead of real ones.
Yes, I
Right.
always try and teach them. These are your squeaky toys. When I show them the real animal, I say, not your squeaky toy. So I just want to say this is Alex and Max. We get lots of things, donations from kids, and the parents tell me it was the kids' idea. We can't use things anymore. Sometimes the kids save up their allowance. I have my own volunteers here that the Jaegers, their kids save their money and then bring me change or money every so often. They say, I collected this for you for the animals. And it just touches my heart so much
This
that
whole box of toys?
the whole box of toys is for the animals.
Wow. How cool.
And unfortunately, they do rip them up. My animals do rip them up. You
I
can
want
hear
that
them.
dog. That's a cute dog.
I know, they're
It
really
looks
cute.
like Brookie.
It does look like Brooke. There's another one
That looks like Buddy.
with spots, Matt. He doesn't have many
He
spots.
has a spot.
Does not have too many
He has
spots.
a spot on the tongue.
There's a couple turtles. They like the turtles, don't you? Ha, ha. Oh, you want this? Tucker, that's your sister. That's for you. Okay. All right, now they're fighting over this turtle, Matt. Go look.
So thank you for the.
Thank you.
package.
Thank you. The what was their last name? Sinoways. Thank you from the Sinoways if you're watching.
That's so nice.
So now, Matt, I'm so glad you told me to open up that box now because now this is what we have to listen to for the whole live. Can you hear this?
Maybe we could. Jesse wants to eat.
Okay. All right, kids.
Why is it that there's so many toys and everybody has
All right.
to have the same one?
All right, guess what? Mommy's taking it. Mommy's.
You want to put them outside?
Listen, stop it. Let go.
Oh, Jesse found one.
Oh. All right, we're going to leave this toy for a little bit. We're going to feed Jesse, all right? And I have another gift that I just received
He has a pink toy.
from Michelle Carson. I didn't know what this was. I was thinking, is this for me? What do you guys think this is? Do you have any idea? It has holes in both sides. Enclosed is a snood. A snood is usually the thing that hangs off of the turkeys. But this is also a snood.
That's a what?
It's a snood. You can say, oh, Jeff won! All right. He's getting in with his giraffe.
He wants to eat with his drink.
So can you guys see how he gets right in? When he knows when it's time to eat, he gets right in his chair like, hello, Mom, it's time for me to eat. All right, so let me read this again. Enclosed is a snood that I purchased on Etsy for Jesse. We used these on our Cocker Spaniels when I was growing up. It helped them keep their ears clean when they ate. I hope it fits. Maybe a little big. Can't wait to visit the farm again. Thank you for all that you do, Michelle Carson. So she bought this on Etsy. Tucker, you want to get into? All right, we have to feed both of them at the same time. All right, let's move your chair. Get in. In. Get in. In. All right, he's going to back in. He's going to sit up. So Tucker and Jesse both have mega esophagus. Most of you probably have seen me feed them, but for those who are just joining us today, mega esophagus is a condition where the esophagus is too large and it's supposed to squish the food down into their stomach. However, hey, what are you doing? Theirs are so big that the food just kind of hangs out in their chest and they starve to death. When Tucker was going to be euthanized, that's what the family was told. All the vets said, you should euthanize them. And Mike and Cindy were the owners of Tucker, and they just said, there's no way we could euthanize him. But they didn't have the means to take care of him. They have like 4 dogs, I think, 4 or 5 dogs.
Yeah.
And Tucker, he's a full-time job. And about every 3 hours he needs to eat. And I swore I was never going to get a second one. And now, number 2.
Hey, my friend Sean Novak is watching.
Your friend Sean?
He's the one with the iPod story.
Oh, okay. Hi, Sean. I heard all about you.
Yeah. and
Thank
they
you
have
for
that
your
dog,
service.
And the dog's all better.
And he's in the service. He was in the service.
They were told that their dog should be euthanized too.
Oh, yes, I did see that. Okay. So this is where it helps to be a woman because we can do 2 tasks at once.
Stop it.
If you're a man, you can never have 2 mega esophagus puppies. Dogs. I'm teasing. That was for Matt's benefit. I'm sorry.
Not true.
All right, so can you see me putting them in? You can't.
I can't because you got to turn that.
Well, come. Okay, turn that.
Okay.
So he gets in his car seat. He even sits up. He knows that that's what you have to do, right? So again, thank you for the people who donated car seats. We received 3 of them, and he knows he has to sit up. Watch out, doggies. I'm gonna have to turn Tucker a little bit. All right, so I do 2 at once. Sometimes in the morning, I'm also trying to feed the goat at the same time. Oh, wait. We have to do a snood. Hold on.
Yeah.
The whole reason we got this today, I'm not really sure how this is going to go, but I think it goes.
So I'm sure that helps. He's probably like, help, I can't breathe.
Oh, how's that? You look like a little babushka lady.
That's not nice.
All right, let's see that. So whenever I feed him, his ears are so long. He is partly blue tick hound, and his ears go into his food. So it's bad enough that he eats like, somebody's eating my wire.
Oh, no, don't let him eat that. Come here. That boy. Caesar, tell your brother.
Don't eat my hair either.
Your hair is better than my wire.
Wait.
Your hair will grow back.
No, Billy, let it go. Anybody need a goat? Anybody wants to adopt a goat?
A house goat.
Okay. Look, now he's got. Nemo, go away.
You want me to put him outside for a minute?
Sorry. All right, now he really made a mess. But the snood's working great, Michelle. Thank you, if she is watching.
It's a little embarrassing, though.
It doesn't matter. It's all about.
For a boy.
It's all about being clean and making sure that.
Looks like Little
You're
Red
not
Riding
making.
Hood.
He does look like Little Red Riding Hood. So
And there's a big bed.
for those who are just tuning in, both of these dogs have mega esophagus. Tucker is over 2.5 now, and the vet said he would live 6 months even with his condition. And
Look at Tucker.
then Jesse here is only 9 weeks old today, isn't he?
Yeah,
I think
he's
he's about 9 weeks now. When he got here, he was skin and bones. The parents didn't know. They got him for Christmas, and they thought they didn't know what was wrong. He just kept throwing up, so they took him to the vet, and the vet said mega esophagus. They didn't know anything about it. Somebody had told them to reach out to the funny farm, so I was just going to help them figure it out so they could keep him and sit him up and do what I do. And they just, with their work schedules, they have children. They thought it was just going to be too much. So I didn't think I was going to take him, but I wound up taking him. And he was literally skin and bones. You could see every rib. You could see his hips. And in, I would say 3 days, he was, don't you think? He was pretty fattened up.
Yeah.
And now he's got the big Buddha belly going on. And he eats as much as Tucker, which I don't know how this little guy can eat the same amount as Tucker. The only thing is at night, I don't feed him too much before he goes to bed because, you know, you're not supposed to eat after 7, they tell you.
30 minutes before swimming.
Or like for swimming. Can you just look inside and see what Nemo's doing in there? He eats everything. So as you know, Nemo has eaten, let's switch these.
He's okay.
Nemo has eaten a couple of my Macintosh wires. He has also eaten the wire for our microphones a couple of times. He's eaten 2 checks. Oh, be nice. You can see they used to play, but he's got those big horns now. Stop that, you two. Oh.
Puppy doesn't
Nemo,
even get back.
Nemo's he's like, I have horns now, so I'm going to kick your behinds.
He wants to see what's in that box.
Now he's going to eat the box. Anything he can, he'll eat.
Uh-oh. I better put him outside for a minute.
Okay, I think you can stop filming him now before he pulls all of that down.
All right.
That's what's going to happen.
Just because he's on camera, he's doing it. Here, let me put this here so I can put him outside for a second.
Okay. Here, I'll hold this for a second.
All right. Here.
I'm going to show
Right
you.
there.
Are you done? So after they are finished, look, he's trying to eat his. I don't know if I'm on him or not. He has to eat. He tries to eat his bowl afterwards, but he licks and licks and licks and knows he has to sit up. Sometimes he gets a little stir crazy sitting there because try and keep a little kid in a chair for a long time after. Like I said, it has to be about 10 minutes.
You
So-
were pointing at the wrong thing.
I was?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Was I close?
You're no cameraman.
Oh, I was up too high, apparently. No, I would be a camera woman, thank you.
Kimberly said Jesse has a towel to help keep his ears out of his food.
Yeah, that's called a snood, from what Michelle taught me, which she sent that to me to try, and it worked great. You can see he's a messy Jesse.
I think he's a little embarrassed.
He's not embarrassed. I guess we could take his snood off now because we're done. Oh, there we go. There's Jesse. Oh, no, and there's Jesse. Oh, am I ignoring you? You're already a pretty clean eater. You used to be messy. You used to be messy Tucker, not like messy Jesse. Jesse's extra messy. Hold on.
Tucker knows what to do. He's well trained. So he's kind of helping him.
Yeah. Whoa. So I have to sit back on this again. So he needs to sit up for about 10 minutes. So what I do is I clean them all off, right? You can see him holding on.
He holds on. Don't let go. Look at his tummy.
So he's got definitely the Buddha belly. So it isn't easy. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not easy to have a mega esophagus dog. When I first started with Chucky way back when, for those who have used to come to the funny farm, Chucky lived over 5 years, and they said for sure he would only last 6 months. He was the worst case of mega esophagus ever. After he passed away 6 months later, less than 6 months later, Tucker came into my life, and I said, I don't think I could do it again. It was too heartbreaking when I lost Chuck, and I took in Tucker, and it was the best thing I ever did. It helped heal my heart. He is not a replacement for Chucky. He's a completely different dog. Right, big boy? Right, big whiner boy? Maybe I'll come over closer to you, since we're talking about you. Is that better? You want me to see you too? Okay. So Tucker is over 2.5 years old, and even with the chair, the vet said, he's not going to make it 6 months. I am here to tell you that the chair works, or sitting up works. The car says, hey, don't be eating that. This is why you had this
We
guy.
probably should show the food, huh?
So we blend it up into a doggy-like substance milkshake. It's pedigree puppy chow. We still have quite a bit of it, but once we get low, we're going to ask for your help again. But it's called pedigree puppy. So it's puppy even for Tucker because it has more fat, more nutrients, more everything that a puppy needs. And because they can regurgitate their food, we don't put them on dog. They stay on puppy because they need every little bit of protein and fat that they can have. Are you biting, Mommy? Are you biting, Mommy? Look, this is your baby. So Tucker knows I can actually go and do dishes while he sits in his chair, right? Because you're a good boy. He usually puts his feet up here and falls asleep. Looks like he's praying, right?
Lucia said, "All my heart, you're an angel here on earth."
Oh, thank you so much. So it isn't easy, but if you have a mega esophagus dog, and a lot of people do, there's a mega esophagus group that you can join. Everybody has different ideas. Some people make little meatballs out of their food for them to eat. I make it, you saw it was blended up. Actually, I still have a little bit more left. See how the consistency is? It's like a milkshake. And
I like my milkshake
Tucker, did
thicker.
you want to have that? Here, I'll pour a little bit in for Jesse. Hang on.
Jesse's looking at it too. He's
I know, that's why I said I can't do both. Let's see.
He's like, hello.
Can you hold with the one hand, Matt?
Yeah.
So even just sitting up. So this is how I fed Jesse originally before I had the car seat. I would just have to hold him up, and I would kind of keep his ears with my thumbs out so his ears wouldn't dangle into the food. Tucker doesn't have that problem with his being upright. He looks like a wolf. He is German Shepherd, 100% German Shepherd. His mom and dad were related, and that's what causes this. A lot of times his interbreeding causes these defects. So it's just like people, if your relatives mated, they say sometimes you have two heads. Well, mega esophagus. Well, it's true. You're not supposed to go, too close in those lines. There's a reason that they're family members and not mates, right? Mm-hmm. That's not too much. You can explain that to your kids later, not with me. Sorry. I don't have children. You can tell I just say how it is. Right, Tucker? Right, Tucker? So, they have to have liquid food, and it goes down by gravity. So the esophagus is there. It's not operable because it is a moving muscle, and it cannot be operated on. Otherwise, it would stop its movement. So it will go down by gravity and go into their stomach. And as you can see, proof is in the pudding. Look at this. Look at that Buddha belly, right? You can see how the Buddha is, right, boys? His belly is big. He does have to be burped. he burps, and he does little stinkers like most little babies do, right?
Little stinkers.
I can feel him. I hear sometimes. I'm like, hey, what was that? What was that? He is not potty trained yet. That is the actual Tucker. Caesar, he's such a little grump. Caesar does not share well. He's used to.
Caesar's in charge of all the toys.
Yes, if the baby has a toy, he steals it. But now Jesse's fighting back, aren't you? You're saying that's my giraffe.
He's getting bigger than Caesar already.
He's going to be a big boy. Look at these paws. So he is blue tick hound and black lab. That's why his ears are a little longer.
Jeannie wants to know, when Adele was outside for 2 days, when she was at the chiropractor, was she inside or outside?
She was outside at the chiropractor. For those who don't know, Adele, the chicken that lives in my house, she was outside and she hated being outside. And I lived with my boyfriend at the time who did not want a chicken in the house, so he would put her outside every chance he could. She was outside and I was out working on the farm, and I had my first and only chiropractor appointment. So I was late for it, and I came in, got ready real quick, jumped in the truck, and off I went, not knowing that Adele was in the back of the truck. So I drive 40 minutes to my chiropractor appointment going down the Black Horse Pike, which is like a highway for those in the UK that don't know. And I don't drive very slowly, so I was probably going about 70 miles per hour. I know you guys are in kilometers, right? Not kilometers. There are other conversion, but 70 miles per hour is pretty fast here.
Millimeters.
No, not millimeters.
Per hour.
Millimeters per hour. Good, Matt. I'm glad you have a microphone today. I would have saved you and not had repeated that one. Anyway, so I get there, I get out, go into my chiropractor's, and it has a storefront on it. There's a bunch of stores. I go in, and I could hear, I'm in the back getting adjusted, and I hear these people here. I'm saying chicken, I hear rooster, chicken, chicken. People are talking, and I'm like, what is going on? So I get finished, come out, and they said, Lori, you're the farm girl. Can you look at this bird and tell me, is it a chicken or a rooster? And I look in the box, and I'm like, no, that's a hen. I said, it's not a rooster. Where'd you find it? And they said, she was walking outside and pecking on their door. Now, again, there's all these different stores. So I say, all right, do you want me to take her? You want me to give her a home? And they said, no. The receptionist says, no, I'll take her. I have a little farm at home. And I'm like, okay, if you have any problems, let me know. Off I go. I go to the FAA at my job. And then, Caesar! And then, so I get home from work, and I'm like, where's Adele? So I said to my boyfriend, did you put Adele somewhere? And he said, no, I haven't seen her. I said, so I'm looking all over for her. I looked for her that whole night, seeing if she's perched somewhere. It was summer, so it wasn't cold. I wasn't too terribly worried. But by the next morning, once I didn't see her, I thought, something's going on. We don't really have predators here because I have so many other dogs. There's nobody here, I promise. Nobody at the door, I should say. There's a lot of people here. Anyway, so I look out the door. I'm looking out, and I'm drinking coffee. I'm looking outside, and I see my truck, and all of a sudden, the light goes off. And I said, oh, my gosh, I know what happened. Adele was in the back of my truck. I drove 70 miles per hour with her, and can you imagine her in the back of the truck, her holding on for dear life. I can't believe she didn't blow off. So when Matt wrote the post about it on Facebook, he said, it was like a hurricane and a tornado all together. And I was just trying to hold on as best I could. And then she said when she stopped, she finally uprated herself and she said, oh my gosh, good thing we're at the chiropractor because I certainly need an adjustment after that. And she must have watched me get up and go into that room, into that exact door, and went up and started pecking on the door like she does here. And the receptionist didn't know what to do and said, there's a chicken knocking at my door. And when they opened the door, she walked in. then I didn't know it was my baby until after I realized Adele wasn't here. And then after, it went off it actually wasn't summer, it was winter because it was right around Christmas and New Year's because they were getting ready to close. So it was cold. So I really was worried about her.
Hope you put that boyfriend outside and didn't let him back in.
Yeah. The boyfriend went back out and didn't come back in. Yes, Teresa, that's true. So I finally called them, and I wound up getting her back. But when I got to their farm, the woman was taking care of her, like you would on the other chicken. It was outside in the pen. But if you saw Adele, she was pacing back and forth at the gate, very upset. And I got her out because she's like, I am outside. This is not okay. I turned on the heated seats in the truck, and she sat right in the front, and she could just see her defrosting, Mom, I'm so cold. I can't believe. And that was the last time she was ever out again for a long period of time. I make sure after that. Hence, that's why her nails are painted now. So if I ever look, I will never mistake her again. But she hadn't been with me that long, so I didn't know her. I can look and see her now and go, oh, that's Adele. Hey, I'm right here. Are you not getting enough attention? I'm right here. If I'm on live, he knows I'm on live, and he's upset. He doesn't want to share, right? He's never a whiner boy like this.
He never makes any sound.
He doesn't make any, except for if he's barking with his brothers and sisters, but otherwise.
So Adele is.
We'll get Adele in a minute. I think it's been about 10 minutes for him.
Yeah.
So, Michelle, thank you for the snood. It works really well. That's going to be your new snood for your ears. I'm saying my ears are so nice and clean. He is ready. He's like a little baby. You can tell he's ready for a nap. He probably needs to go outside. So here, let me hold that, and you can grab Adele.
Okay. All right.
If you guys want to come on any Tuesday or Sunday, we are open throughout the whole year. Some places, a lot of sanctuaries close. I live here, and if you can get here, and if there's a snow or ice storm, if you can make it, my gate is open. You can come and help out and help me feed and water the animals. It is hard with COVID. We lost a lot of volunteers. We're looking for any volunteers from any age, from age 3. Good, Matt. 3 to 83 is what we have right now. I did pretty good.
Except for the handoff.
There's Adele. Show her here. You can see she is part of the crew. Our animals get along really well. A lot of people say that is their biggest thing, is they don't understand how all the animals get along. You know why? It's because of that.
I'll go. Let's close that curtain.
Oh, I can't get up with the dog. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's better.
There we go.
Oh, that's a lot better.
Okay. So everybody says, well, wouldn't the dog eat a chicken? Maybe in normal life. But what happens is I don't just throw them in together. I acclimate them and go, nice, Adele. Good boy, Tucker. And you can see he couldn't care less. If anything, she is the one who is ruling the roost, no pun intended. If the little dogs, when I got Gunner, they said, I think Gunner might go after a chicken. I said, he might just do it once. So he started to run after her, and then as soon as Adele saw him, she started charging at him, and he was like, woo! And then that was the end of that. So if they come over and start eating her food, she'll peck them like, get out of here. This is my food. I know, it's time. Are you ready to go out?
I got to get her from the front. I'm going to try to come over.
All right, I'm going to let Tucker. What are you going to do?
I want to get her from the side.
Okay. Write it down. Who's my pretty girl? Did I leave you in the truck once? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
For 2 days.
I didn't leave her in the truck for 2 days. She rides in the truck, but only inside. She's never been outside again. Adele's pretty old. People ask me how old she is, and we do not know. She was surrendered with her sisters. She doesn't lay eggs.
Lori,
she's too old.
A public service announcement from Tracy Pate. Can you tell Lori, Tracy from Gloucester County found her cat?
All right, Tracy found her cat from...
Great.
Not Gloucester, Gloucester.
Okay.
You can tell Matt's from New York, Gloucester Township. So that's great news. We have a lot of people that will come to us and say, we lost an animal. And believe it or not, people do come here like, hey, I found this animal. So a lot of people know to call here. We are not, lost and found for pets. But we just had somebody that lost their goat. It wasn't ours because the goats don't leave here. But we were able to help get that goat back. We actually chased them down and caught them and gave them back to their owners. They were new goat pet owners. So this goat doesn't know to stay yet, so it just was running all around the town of Mizpah. All right, this one's going to sleep.
Tucker has nice white teeth. Do you brush them?
He does.
Any of
I
the
don't
teeth?
brush them, and honestly, with Tucker, because he doesn't eat hard things, a lot of times those chewy things will help them with their teeth. It's just that he's young. They will turn colored. He's over 2.5, and that is a problem. So I will have to brush them soon, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go out. I was going to get my bigger coat, though, because it is chilly today.
Yeah.
It's only, for those who are watching, it's 28 degrees here in New Jersey, southern New Jersey. It is usually chillier than this, so we've had a really kind of an easy winter, but the wind is what kicks our behind, so it's a little chilly today with that. All right, let's go out. All right, I guess you can get down now. I'm going to just put him outside here. And Matt, you can walk out. I'm going to grab my coat.
Okay.
Oh, there's Farley. Go ahead. Go ahead, go out. He's like, Mom, it's really cold. I'm not so sure
grab
about
your
that.
coat and I'll film.
Okay.
Hey, stop eating your brother. Cheryl, he is not up for adoption. Little Jesse. Lori, what's your address and is Jesse up for adoption?
Jesse was up for adoption the first week, but after he's been with me for over 2 now, he is not. Shh. Shush, 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 shush. Shush, shush, shush. Come on. So my address is 6908 Railroad Boulevard in Mays Landing. I don't know if you can hear me because my...
Hey, why'd you do that again?
It fell off, Matt. You didn't put it on right.
Clip. It doesn't fall off if you use the clip the proper way.
Uh-oh, I don't know where my... Is it still here?
It's there. It's okay.
Okay.
Good.
All right. Can you guys hear us still? I hope.
I think so.
All right. So our address is 6908 Railroad Boulevard. We're located in Mays Landing, New Jersey. That's southern New Jersey. We are open Tuesdays and Sundays from 8 to 4. There is no admission. You just have to fill out a waiver online before you come. So if you go to funnyfarmrescue.org, it's not .com, .org, you can fill that out. It's on the left-hand side of the page. It'll say visit waiver form and then hit submit. You don't have to print anything. Hi, Buddy. That's Buddy. This is Matt's dog from New York. He has become a funny farm dog. When Matt goes back to New York, he's like, Dad, I'm good. I'm going to stay here.
They want to know where Jesse's coat is.
Jesse's coat is in the house. Mom was really bad. He wants to just run around for a second. Look at him. He's getting bigger than the little dogs, and he was way smaller than them originally. He is still learning to not chase ducks and chickens, where you can see the ducks are just walking. These are Muscovies. These were the babies not that long ago. So they're Muscovies, and they're very pretty colors. You can see Brooke has been here. Anytime you see Rags or my socks around.
At my shoes.
Oh, or the shoes, Matt. Show your shoes. So this is Brookie's stealing. So Matt has 2 pair of shoes here, and you can see Brooke has stole one of each.
I can't find the other one.
So now you know why I have a closet in my house, and they have to stay away from my shoes, or I would never have a matching set.
Janice wants to come from Kentucky to meet you in person.
Janice,
yeah.
Please come. I would love to meet you from Kentucky. You can see it's a little.
These are up for adoption.
So none of the dogs here are up for adoption right now. We did have Scrappy up for adoption, and he was adopted 2 days after I got him in. So Jesse was up for adoption right away. Again, once they're here for 2 weeks, I'm a failed foster parent. After they're here 2 weeks, and they live in my house. It's not like they're in kennels where I can separate my feelings. And, I have too many, but I'm up to 9, and that's going to be it for a while. Here's Nemo, bad boy Nemo, out at the fire. He is out all day. As long as he's by the fire, he's good.
Janice said it's her goal this year to come here and meet you in person.
We have a lot of people, Janice, that people will do. They'll go see New York and put this on their stop off over. They'll get a hotel and come over for the day. Some of them will volunteer. Eventually, maybe we can have like a little bed and breakfast. Wouldn't that be cool here? We'll have to see if we can ever do that.
Matt needs a new pair of shoes for his birthday on February 1st. How does he know my birthday?
Oh, yeah. Aunt Sue knows everything. Who's? Uh-oh. Look, somebody's... Am I ignoring you?
Hi, Nemo.
So we have a little fire going. We're roasting some marshmallows.
Nemo loves to stay
And
by the fire.
it's a good day for the fire. We have a hose close by in case it gets out of hand. We're really close to a fire tower. Oh, is that Cindy? Let's go meet Cindy real quick.
Okay.
So
Oh, there's
Cindy,
Tucker. This is
look at, now watch, Tucker, you're getting this. So Tucker doesn't usually jump on people, but you can see he knows. You can't tell me, Tucker, you cannot tell me that that dogs forget. It has been over 2 years and 3 months that I've had him, and he remembers her like it was yesterday. So this is Cindy. I was talking about Cindy and Mike earlier. They are the previous owners. She comes, supports him still, sees him, but it's so funny if we don't see Cindy, and especially with the mask, sometimes he doesn't see her, but he'll go, and he'll smell her and smell the brothers. Tucker, who's here? Who's here? Is that Cindy? So, Cindy, how many dogs do you have now? 4? 5. She has 5 dogs. So you can see she was going to keep Tucker, and it's just way too much work. And she has all her dogs are this size, and some of them are larger than this, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is.
So he's like, okay, I saw her now. I'm good. I'm going to go play.
I know, right?
He's like, but he's very excited. He doesn't usually jump on people, and you can see when he jumped up on her, it's
He's taller than you.
taller than Cindy. So thank you for bringing. He's the love of my life, but I'm so glad you saved his life and didn't euthanize him. So we were telling, and did you meet Jesse yet? The other mega son?
yet.
He's here.
Where is he?
I don't know. He's probably back up. He's up at the porch. Look,
Is he? He's waiting
he
to
went
get
to
in
the porch
house.
like, Mommy, I'm cold. I'm cold. Can I just get this to you because the dog stole it and it's outside. Well, thanks for coming.
Oh, we have to show Molly Jolly, of course.
My Jelly and Cindy. Oh, I love her cow mask. Cindy,
that's
let's
cute.
see your face mask. Oh, very nice. We have hot chocolate and coffee here. Good thing because
Oh,
it's
look, he like
definitely chilly.
Nemo.
Oh, Nemo will eat your hair though, Cindy, so be careful. He acts like he's giving you loving, but really he just wants your hair. Okay, let's go take a walk. So you can see, not very busy. We have a few cars coming in. Actually,
cold, so
busier
that's
than
why.
I thought. It is very chilly today. It feels colder than it really is because of let's go over here.
A light breeze.
Yes, there is a little breeze.
It's
People
crisp.
are still on the swing. That swing always has people on it. Here's Anna Banana, our racehorse. Can
Can
you
we see Cooper?
Cooper? Yeah, we'll go see Cooper, but not yet.
Okay.
We're not walking that way. Hey, Gunner! Gunner, come here. Get out here. You don't bother those goats.
Gunner, bad boy.
Poor Henry and Carson. This is a corn crib that I had built for a peacock, that Ricky the peacock, that was going to not be able to walk again, they said. And by the time I had it built, he was good to go. So you never ever give an animal the last rites. Like, nope, he's never going to do that. You never know what animals are going to be able to do. Good morning.
Morning, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
Very well.
So this is Felicia. She is one of the older donkeys. She is over, I think she's close to 60, this girl. So they can live a very long time. Very sweet. And Eeyore is her son.
Let's
The
go see
dogs
Bill
are
and Ted.
being naughty, I can see.
By the swing.
The dogs are wound up. Tucker!
Oh no.
Tucker! Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to scream in your ear. I'm so sorry. Get over here. What is that? We don't do that at this farm. You know better. He said, I'm just playing. Billy used to come in the house all the time like Nemo. So he's like, I'm just playing, but that's not allowed. We're not allowed to chase here. No. Hi, guys. Hi. So you can see the swing here. Even though it's ice cold today, people are bundled up, and either before they go out to see the animals or at the end of seeing their animals,
How about
they
you
go
push
on the
him?
swing.
That would be fun.
I pushed him before.
You
You
can
gonna
push
give him a push? Somebody gonna give him a push? Give him a big push over the head. Over your head. Hold on. Watch out, Matt. Wow. See, it's a little scary, right? It is. It's such a big swing.
He did that to me the last time. I was like, whoa.
Yes, me too.
Here comes Tucker.
Hold on, though.
Bill and Ted were, oh, they're over there.
Okay.
They were by the swing, but someone chased them away.
So bye guys, have fun. So there's always a little line for the swing, so don't hog it. That's our only kind of playground. Don't hog it. It's true. Here's Canyon hanging out like, hello, you went right past me.
And Bill and Ted are right next to them.
Yep, Bill and Ted's Great Adventure. They're running around today.
Remember them in the incubator?
They were the ones in the incubator. They're loose. They can run around. It's a turkey and a peacock. They're best buddies because they were brought up together, same age.
They're over there.
Here's Canyon, one-eyed horse. His eye got poked out with a piece of barbed wire. And he also has a sway back. He has a sway back, and he was born that way. But sometimes it is caused by people riding them when they're too young
Yeah.
and too often and too heavy of individuals. Not the case for him.
Selma wants to know what happened to the 21 cats that were dumped along the road.
The 21 cats that were dumped, as an update, we have 7 left that need to be adopted, but the rest were all adopted. They're fixed, had their shots. They were tested for feline AIDS and leukemia. Everybody was in the clear. And so we still have a few left, but slowly but surely they're getting adopted one by one. Here comes Eeyore.
Yogi and Cooper.
Here's Eeyore. Dog, stop. You know what? Eeyore, come here. Come here, bud. What are they doing? He is one of the sweetest donkeys. Right? So if you want your children to be able to feed, they take the food really nicely out of... Stop! Out of your... Now you scared them. Next time, we're leaving the dogs inside so you can actually see the animals because the dogs want to play with everybody and everything. We're going to leave our pheasant alone because we went in there last time and freaked him out, so we won't bother him. But that's the pen that the Eagle Scout made. So we have a lot of people that do community service here.
So this is a volunteer who is helping with the waters, right?
Hi, Matt, Miles.
So what do you have to do to get the waters
So
unfrozen?
if you want, you can take that in my house because you know what? It's starting to crack right here. So if you just take it and put it under hot water, you can do that. Tucker saying hello.
Debbie Santos wants to see cats today.
All right, Debbie Santos. We're going to go, we'll do a Cooper swing around and then we'll, puppy. He's like, I wasn't chasing them.
Puppy's in the bathtub.
Puppy's in the bathtub. He's going to be so cold. Look, Puppy, what are you doing? You can see that we have to break the ice. Oh, Puppy.
Oh no.
I don't know if he thought that it was like ice skating and
Ducks are
it
gonna
was...
say this water tastes like dog.
Holy cow. Puppy, come on, you're going to freeze. Let's go. So all the ice has been broken out. And then we have to fill
What
it.
about Wilbur? Do you want him out?
Yeah, if he gets, I don't think Wilbur's getting up. He's like, it's too cold for me.
Very cold. 17 degrees?
No, it's 20, it's 30 degrees, man.
Oh.
So it's not that cold. It feels like 17 degrees, but it's
This
not.
turkey wants to go inside the pig pen.
Stop. You two are in big trouble. Gunner, come over here. He's like, no, I'm not coming, Mom. Follow through is really important.
I'm surprised he's not a girl.
Let's see if this is... Come on in here. This was one cat. Excuse you guys, out. Get out. Tucker, out. Get out. Out, out,
This is
out,
an
out, out.
original cat.
Out, out, out. This was our original cat area. Get out. Out, 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 out. And this is heated. Has tile floor, wood walls,
It's nice and warm in here.
It's nice and warm. You can see the comfort zone of our heater. It's really nice in here. This is Kevin. It's a girl. But the cats are up for adoption in here. Some of these are a little older. This is not where the 17. This is not where the 21 cats, I'm just making up numbers now. This is not where the 21 cats were. This is another area. So when we get a cat in, even if it's an outside cat, it has to be locked up for at least a week. Otherwise, I don't know if you guys realize, if not, they will go back to their original place. So even if you have a feral cat colony outside your house and you're trying to relocate them, you're moving, you can't just put them somewhere because they'll go right back there. You have to lock them up, and so they know, okay, this is my house. So we do have a cat door in the window. So it's really a cat window where they can go in and out if they so choose. But they're not stupid. They know where their warmth is. It's in here. So
is Kevin up for adoption?
Kevin is up for adoption. I think a lot of my volunteers would be upset if he left.
He's very sweet.
But it's a she. Her name's Kevin. It was the guy that surrendered him. His name was Kevin, and we could never remember what the name was. So we just call him Kevin, and it's a girl. We call her Kevin. It's like Billy the kid, the dancing kitten. That's Billy, B-I-L-L-I. That's a girl.
Can visitors come in this room for?
Visitors can. It does say authorized people only. I say you can come in if you want. We can take you in there. We just didn't want some of them somebody coming in and having one of the ones run out that have to be in here for about a week. But these are all residents that have been here for more than a week. But you can see we have cat trees. So we have people dropping off cat trees all the time, even if they're not in the best of conditions, because they get beaten up and we have to get some new ones every so often. So we have so many cat areas and we have a lot of cat trees. We do have one bunny.
So this is not the kitty cottage.
This is not the kitty cottage. This is another area. Now this bunny is not up for adoption. I don't usually board. She is my only boarder here. But she loves being warm and with the other kitties. And
Crystal,
we do let
Yankoski?
Yeah, Crystal.
Yeah, she said that she has a girl cat named, wait a second, forgot already. I have a male cat named Tiffany.
Male cat named Tiffany. We have a lot of people, they think it's a boy or girl and they name it and they just have to stick with it sometimes.
Hi, Tucker.
So this is one area for the cats that we've never shown, I don't think,
Yeah, we never showed this area.
On
this
live. It's right across from the pig area. So if you look here, just so you're in reference to where it is, here's our big pig area. That's where Wilbur is. All the pigs are in sleeping because they are cold. But look right here. Can you come over here a little closer, Matt?
Yeah.
That's Wilbur, the big boy, with the dogs in there, checking them out while they're sleeping. Okay. So it's right across from that. It says authorized personnel only, but you can go in because there's nobody in there that can't come out, so you can walk right in there. Okay, we're going over to Cooper. Now, Matt Miles, who you met earlier, was in charge of always putting Cooper away if he was being naughty. So Cooper doesn't particularly love him, and so he is in today, but we usually let him run around.
He
so
only
this
has one arch enemy, and
it's an alpaca. His arch enemy is an alpaca. Look at the peacocks up on top of the roof.
They like T-bone.
There's T-Bone back there. He is 2,500 pounds. He was rescued. The people that had him bought him and realized they couldn't take care of him. And, you know, they're usually slaughtered after a certain amount of time, and they couldn't do that, so he came here. And he has a hard time. He doesn't have the best of time walking because he's 2,500 pounds. You try and carry that much weight around. It's hard, so we keep him... we let him out of here so he can walk around the farm, and he does run.
Let's see.
Yogi is over
Alice
there.
Cooper says, I only hope I can bring my boys there one day. I love to watch these videos with them.
Well, great. I hope it gives you a little bit of a feeling, you know, that you're here. Let's go over here. These are where our naughtier horses are. Here's my...
That's a dog.
Stop playing. Stop. Leave, Brooke. Listen, come here.
He's not
Come
supposed
over
to be
here.
in there, Mom.
Come here. Come over here.
Rookie. You're
Gunner.
not supposed to be a horse pen.
Come here. Come here. Gunner knows it when he's in trouble.
Wait,
He
you
won't-
can see your boots now good in the light.
Okay.
All right, so don't move.
My pink boots.
The other, yeah, there you go.
My pink boots.
Yeah, Tucker's like, I want to be on camera.
He's always in front of me. Okay. I know it's not summer. I'm probably not fashionable because it's winter with my pink boots, but I don't care. This is Politico.
You set the rules, Lori. You don't.
Politico! I do set the rules here. Uh-oh, he looks like, somebody looks like they broke the lead. Politico, come here. Look at this. Come here. See his mane needs to be, look at this. What happened here? Somebody must have been leading him out and he yanked and broke it. I can't imagine why. I know, where is the human? I don't know who brought him out today. So this is Politico. He was a racer and not a very good racer. And a lot of the racehorses, their scars run deep. We don't know exactly what happened to him. He is a lot better. Obviously, I'm standing in a pen next to him. But he did put me in the hospital. He almost bit off my thumb because I wasn't feeding him fast enough. And another time I opened the gate, and because he was like a racehorse, he was so jonesing to get out. As soon as I opened the gate, he like ran me over and I was unconscious for about 30 seconds. But I did lose memory for about 2 months. 2 years. Thanks, Matt. 2 months. It feels like 2 years. There's a lot of times my memory is not as good, and I wonder if it was because of you. But I could have never have kissed him like that before. So we have a love-hate relationship. He does get mad at me. I know he hates when I cut his mane, but I'm going to have to get this out because it's a big, gigantic knot. Same with his tail. That's always interesting when I have to do his tail, and he'll try and kick you if not. But he is turning out to be a nice boy. But just there, you don't know what some of these animals have been through, so you have to remember. Or some people think, oh, it's a petting zoo. It's not a petting zoo. These are animals that were rescued, and they're unpredictable. That's why, hence the waiver. You never know what an animal is thinking or feeling, so you should always be on guard and be ready. Even though most of them that are here, we try not to put anybody in harm's way. On the busy days, he does go into the very back pen. Sometimes if he's just in a mood, we all get in moods. So I was in a little mood today. We put them kind of in timeout so they're not with visitors. This is Jelly. She is Politico's girlfriend, and you can see how gray she is. She is a very old horse. She's in her, she's probably 31 by now. So she is one of my older horses. I always forget about Jelly. Jelly came with peanut butter. We had peanut butter and Jelly, but peanut butter died. He had asthma, and they have to take albuterol. So some of them have some pretty serious conditions. And one day he had a heart attack and died, unfortunately. So Politico came and met Jelly, and it was love at first sight.
So Brenda said that she's been watching since the beginning. So we've been doing this for almost a year.
Brenda, yes, it has been almost a year. I thought we would just be doing these lives just to get people through COVID because we had so many people saying, we missed the farm. And we started doing them, and then people were saying, you can't stop. So I figured if you get tired of us, you can just shut us off. But we'll keep going for those who want to see.
Do you put coats on your horses?
No, I do not blanket my horses unless they're so old and they get the shivers. So look at the geese. Here's some of the geese, please. So you can see some of them have problems with their wings. Some of them have limps. That poor duck has issues right there, that Muscovy. But you can see they all have somewhere to go, apparently. Yep. Oh, Tucker. Oh, Tucker's like, whoa.
We got somewhere else to go.
Tucker came out and got afraid. What happened, Tucker? We don't blanket the horses because we want them to get a full, thick fur. A lot of people, if they show their horses, they want them to be sleek and looking nice and clean and washing them. Ours, we want them to be warm. Not to say that blanketing doesn't help them keep warm, but I would rather get their natural fur coats. When it's really cold, they go in the barn. They stay in the barn in the evenings if it's too cold out, so they don't get cold. But if we do have some elderly horses, they do get blankets. We have lots of blankets.
And these are all the Christmas trees that we got?
These are all the Christmas trees that we got, and these are some donations that people brought us, so thank you. Yes, these are the Christmas trees. We have quite a few. So one of the jobs is today is I'm going to try and rotate, get rid of some of the ones that they have eaten in their pens, and then the goats will come over and munch on some over here, but we put them in the different pens. Even the chickens like going in there and kind of taking a little scratch. They use them for hairbrushes. Playthings. You saw Yogi flipping them over. So maybe I can grab one and we can throw it into Yogi and let's see.
John
Matt-
Ross says best Sunday morning coffee time show on Facebook.
John
Jackie
Ross.
says I have an alarm that goes off every Sunday to make sure I don't miss your live.
That's awesome, you guys. Thank you so much. Let's see if we can throw this pretty green tree.
Hey, this Christmas tree is the Charlie Brown tree.
That is a Charlie Brown tree. She
And it
said she
came
couldn't
with
get
the
she couldn't get the stand off. So we have to work on that little baby one. Come on, maybe we'll give that one to Nemo. Okay, come on, we'll throw this in here. Hi guys. Let's throw them a new tree. How about it? Hey Yo, you want a new tree? Come here. He's like, Mom, can't you see I have like 20 in here? No, not really, not 20.
Let's see if Lori.
But this is a
can
pretty. Come on,
You
I'm
need
a
some help?
no, I'm a farm girl.
Okay. Wow.
Look,
Here
he's
he
coming
comes.
over.
He's
Look what
coming
I
over to play.
got. Want that? Look at this pretty green one, huh? Look at it.
He wants a back scratch, Lori.
He wants a back scratch?
Yeah.
Hey, big boy. You like that? So they use them for scratchers. They use them as toys. They munch on them. He likes it really up here.
Does that feel good, Yogi?
How's that feel?
Yogi, it's like a cow wash. Let's go to the cow wash.
Look, I stopped. He's like, hello. So it makes you feel good when you have this beautiful Christmas tree and you're not sure what to do with it. A lot of places that have goats, they eat them, but it's not just the goats. They actually munch on them a little bit, but more than anything, they use them as toys and play with them. But you can see how much that one's gone and this one's gone. This isn't just dead. This is them eating some stuff off, you know, the needles off. They definitely like some types of Christmas trees better than the others. I don't know what that is, but I don't know enough about my Christmas trees yet, but they have a lot of fun with those. So we're gonna put some in with some of the chickens today, and then they will be able to walk around inside and have some fun and play. All right, we have to go to the kitten cottage, correct?
Yeah, let's do the kitten cottage, and then we'll probably be done.
Oh, it's 11:07. We're late. We're
Wow, we
too
started
far.
late.
Tucker, where are you going? Tucker's like, I'm greeting these people. Tucker, come on this way. Come on this way. Look, he's just standing there. Come on.
He's like, where is he going?
Look, he doesn't see me, so now he's coming. Hi, guys. Good morning. We have a snack bar here for people. There's just snacks. It's not a full lunch, but hot chocolate and coffee when you're ready. I'm going to be ready soon. If I'm actually pretty warm, just my hands are really gets cold. And when you come, you're going to have your mask on. So I actually like wearing the mask when it's this cold out.
So you only don't have a mask because of the video.
Yes, because of this video. I will be too muffled otherwise.
Cindy wants to know if you have electric on your fences.
I don't have electric on my fences, probably because the volunteers would get zapped and the visitors. The animals know that it's a good place. We let them out all the time. I'm only open Tuesdays and Sundays, so the rest of the time they kind of are running around. So they don't mind being inside their corrals, and they're large areas. So these are some of the older cat trees that have been retired from inside. They got pee-peed on one too many times. We have a couple pee-peers. So we moved them outside, and we have some cats that are outside here. They kind of go in and out as well. So they'll sit on top and chill out, still even outside. So let's go show them the
Kitty cottage?
inside the
Kitty crapper.
the kitty crapper. So I want to show you this first. This is the bathroom because everybody thinks, oh, the cats, why do they not have a separate bathroom? Well, we had the designs for an outside bathroom. So it's inside outside because it's still warm in there. There's a hole inside, but you can clean the boxes very easily out here. You can squirt them out. And
And it doesn't stink
who
inside.
doesn't like privacy when they're going to the potty? Right?
Well, you obviously don't because you have
Okay,
for
well, I
animals.
can't get privacy when I'm going to the potty because of all the animals,
You have
but
30 animals in there.
but we all like privacy when we're going to the potty, just like the cats. So the cats actually like to go in and hang out in there. Oh, dog, come here. You guys get out. You guys out. Come here. Out.
Ooh,
Caesar.
It's warm in here.
Out, Caesar. Out. Okay. Can everybody still hear us? I hope we're not
Yeah.
getting bad.
No,
Reception?
so far it's working perfect.
So you can see how many cat trees we have. There's cats all up here. There's like a bunk bed. There's also the areas where I told you it's their doors for their bathroom. We have the bigger boned kitty cats got to go through the big door, and then the smaller door on that side. Now it's all connected underneath. So a lot of them just go in just to have some peace and quiet. It's quiet and dark in there. These cats are all up for adoption. These are still not the 21 cat area yet. So we have one more section. For those who want to still hang in there, we're going to show you one more cat area and then we'll sign off for today. This is their little ladder to get up to the top there. It's built into the wall so they can go and hang out and play. We have a television in here, a couch so you can sit. You can stay warm in here if you want to get a fur fix. If somebody's allergic in your family,
Someone's
you can
blocking
still
the
come
stairs
here.
So no one else can go up.
Come here. Look up here. There you go. So we have some beautiful cats, and they're all pretty friendly. There's a couple that are skittish, and you'll know when you're sitting on that couch who's going to come up to you and see you.
There's a TV
Mm-hmm.
and a couch.
Yep. And everything is washable in here. So the floors look like wood, but they're washable. They're waterproof floors. The ceilings, the walls. So you know how sometimes when you have a couple of cats, let's face it, they spray, they try and claim their area. So it can be pretty bad. It doesn't smell in here. It's actually very pleasant. We have Cindy, our main cat volunteer. She cleans every day, mops the floor. And we have other volunteers as well that help out with keeping the place.
So Lori,
Good.
Dawn Varley said, please ask Lori to say hi to my 4-year-old grandson, Palmer. He loves the Funny Farm on Sunday.
Hi, Palmer. That's her 4-year-old grandson. That's great. So hope you're watching. Hope Palmer's watching. If not, we could do a playback. We are on YouTube now. We have a YouTube channel. If you look at Funny Farm Rescue Maze Landing, look at the channel. You can subscribe. We were going to do a YouTube live. It's free. It does not, just because it says subscribe does not mean anything. It just means it's our channel. So we actually have our own channel. So all of our Facebook Lives, our past ones are on there, as well as all those little cute animal clips that you see on Facebook. So you know how you want to see something, you're like, where is that? It's too far down. You can just go right to the videos and watch. We've been on the Dodo a few times, so we've had lots and lots of viewers for that. If we have over 1,000 subscribers, which we're only at about 600 right now, we can do a live video at over 1,000, and then it will start being able, after we have so many hours of people watching, it will help us generate money, which is really important for people like us with charities that we survive all on donation. We don't have any paid people here. Everybody that you see working here is a volunteer. So that being said, if you can give back by joining us as a volunteer. You can just be a subscriber to YouTube, and that will help us be able to generate money on YouTube. I think they put ads in, which I am so against normally, but if it's going to help out the animals at the Funny Farm, I guess I'm for it. Our Facebook doesn't have ads and things. It's just Facebook, and we try not to be commercial. We try and keep it
Christine, can you
pure.
use portable heaters?
Yes, portable heaters. These are the types of heaters that we like. They're one of the safest, with what we have going on. We aren't picky. We'll take whatever. We do have some other ones that are in the store, keeping the cats that are in there, but there's always somebody in there with them, the people. So if something gets knocked over, we just, God forbid, don't want to have a fire. So that's our best type. They're like the oil type. I think it runs
So
through.
after COVID, is this where we're going to have movie night?
Did somebody say that?
Kitty cat movie night?
Kitty cat movie night, yes. After COVID, yeah. All right, come on out. We'll show you one more area, and that'll be that until next week.
Okay. Maybe Tuesday?
Or maybe Tuesday. We're trying to do a couple more quick little things, like if I'm going to cut goat hooves, we might put that on YouTube, so it might be 10 minutes. if you want to just see that or see how to trim your cat's nails instead of the vet always having to do it. Because let's face it, we're trying to do more and more ourselves. I have a girlfriend that she had a problem with her dog and she went to put the cone on his head and he freaked out. When you have dogs or cats, you should make sure you mess with their feet a lot, their heads, their faces, their ears, to get them used to it. So if something does happen and they have to get some kind of medical attention, it will acclimate them. So with little Jessie, every day I play with each fingernail, and I did that with Tucker. So trimming their nails is not that big a deal.
Debbie, can we just show up to volunteer?
You can just show up any Tuesday, any Sunday to show up to volunteer. You can sign up in the little store where Molly, Jolly, and Cindy are. That's where you sign up in there, and there's always jobs to do. Well, you can be any age. There's a lot of places. You have to be 15 or 16. You have to be that age to be dropped off, but if you come with a parent, we don't care how old you are, and you can do some work. So let's go in. This is where the 21 cats were, and they still are, whatever's left in here. Hey, all you dogs can't be in here. Come here. Let's go. Out. Come here. Puppy.
Did Nemo get
puppy.
neutered? Oh, Aunt Sue. I didn't see that.
What was that?
She said she's asking for the third time. She seems a little impatient after she's retired. But she did say, did Nemo get neutered yet?
No, he didn't. He's coming in. They're coming on the 25th. Dr. Sharon actually is coming now, I believe, on the 25th. Dr. Byron and I couldn't hook up, but I need to get him fixed soon. Puppy,
Vicky Snodgrass, can I purchase things from your store?
Yes, you can. And, oops, sorry, honey. Good news, we started on our website, our new website, so we will have our online store, I'm hoping within about 6 weeks. So this is where the 21 cats were. It's not as nice of a floor, but it is heated. We were able to separate them by their tents because, as you know, some were pregnant, some had pretty severe colds. None of them had shots. None of them had been to a vet. So we had a full house in here. There were, if you remember, and you were watching back then, there were tents all over this floor. You couldn't barely walk through, except for there's a little bit of a potty problem.
And a lot of people donated
yes.
these little tents.
So we had people bringing us food, litter, cat treats. This is Sweet Home Alabama cat. She looks like she's been blown up. She's 18, going on 19, and we even had a lady adopted her and thought, I'm going to give her a bath and clean her up, and I think she'll be good. She's always like this. She has teeth problems, so she doesn't really keep herself clean. So we have these. She's adoptable, but who's going to adopt her? She's very happy here, and as long as they're not in pain, we let them live their life out here. There's no reason to euthanize something because they're old, as long as they're healthy and not suffering. So we are a no-kill shelter. We're not shelter, no-kill facility. So they will live here until they die of natural causes, unless somebody is really suffering, obviously. So lots of kittens and cats. So some of the 21, I haven't even seen them. They're all like, we're sleeping, we're hiding. This is one right here. This is one of the mommies of the 21 cats, the long-haired gray cat. And if Cindy was in here, she would tell me where they all are. Orange cats are normally males most times. I would say 9 times out of 10. Let's see. Oh, now that one's hissing at me. It's okay. You're getting there. So they're not, some of them are not really sure.
Because of Tucker, probably.
Yeah, it might be because of Tucker. It's all right. You're okay. Some of them just need a little bit of extra love and care. So there's a bunch of cats in here. You have to go in over top.
All right.
This is a basket of kitties. You don't know what you can see. We're not sure what Matt's showing you, but all I see is that it's a basket of kitties. So they have all the, look at this one out back. Look, it looks like
Charlie Chaplin.
Charlie Chaplin. This one is a little bit, she's one of, I believe that one's one of the 21s.
Like little private.
They have little areas. This is all their, on the shelf is a bunch of beds that we give them new beds every so often. So we ask for a lot of cat beds and dog beds because you can see they kind of get mucked up in here with food. Some of them pee, some of them throw up. You know, they have hairballs. We are asking for cat treats lately because the kitties love their treats, and we're trying to make their life as good as can be. Here's another one from the 21. See, it's like a calico with the gray, and this one right here. See her little white band on her?
Oh, yeah.
She's available in there. And the guy in that tent will be available after Friday after we get him fixed. Okay? So and here's another one in here. Here's another one of the gray kitties. That's one of the 21 left. Pretty girl. So you can kind of come and see who you like. We don't have any little itty bitty babies anymore. I think every year I've had little itty bitty babies, but because of COVID, so many people wanted animals. They adopted all the kitties and a lot of dogs, not necessarily from here, but I have adopted out a few dogs through
Is there
us.
a certain kind of cat treat that you prefer?
Yes, what is that? We put it on Facebook. Do you remember what that's
I don't
called?
remember, but
Shoot. You know what?
It
It's
is on
probably right here. It is on Facebook, but wait, the name is escaping me. But they're probably in here. Yes. Temptations, that's it. They're their favorites. It can be any flavor. We do all flavors. This one is catnip fever, chicken, catnip, and cheddar flavors. And then this one is tasty chicken flavor. So temptation little treats, and it can be any flavor. So thank you guys all for watching. Tucker, you could turn around and say goodbye. Sit down here. Sit with Mommy. Sit down. Sit down. He's like, I don't know about sitting, Mom. And poor Jesse, he's in the house. He was so cold, I saw one of the volunteers let him in. If anybody wants to come and meet Jesse, you can come ask for him and you can hold him.
Barbara, can we volunteer to come in that room and spend time with the kittens and acumen exhibit?
Absolutely. So I say there's jobs for everybody. If you have a certain job that you would like to do, you just tell me and we're like, sure. I say one of the jobs is acclimating cats and kittens. Right, Tucker? Tucker says, I sign up for that job. He loves to help acclimate the cats. And a lot of people appreciate that we let dogs into the areas because it gets them used to them. So if you do have a dog at home and then you want to get a cat, they're not going to be as freaked. They still have to get used to your pet, but eventually they do. And it all works out. So we acclimate them slowly. You saw the one black cat. It was like, but it just he didn't know Tucker yet. So he will pretty soon.
Christine, I'm coming to volunteer and hold Jesse.
Okay, Christine, you can come. So if you're coming, don't be bashful. Say, hey, can I hold Jesse? You can ask any of the volunteers. They can get me on the radio or call me wherever I am, and I can bring Jesse out. He does have to eat every 3 hours, just like Tucker, sitting up in his car seat. So we've been taking him in the house. It's a little bit too cold to have him outside. And also with COVID, we don't want a big crowd around. So if you come on a Tuesday or Sunday, ask for whoever you want to see. If you want to see Nemo, Adele, or Jesse, you'll have to just ask him. We'll bring him out if they're not out.
Great job, Lori, and thank you for the kitty tours.
You're welcome. We try. If somebody wants to see something specific, ask us. If not, we'll just usually do a walk around so you can see, and then keep an eye out. We eventually will start doing little videos. They're actually out there right now, YouTube things on cutting goat hooves, nails, cleaning the ears, little different things. So if you want to see something specific, maybe even our farrier John will let us video him cutting the horse's hooves. So somebody professionally, a farrier, does the horses because they can, if they don't do the job right, they can become lame, which means they have a problem walking, and you don't want that, especially for a big animal like a horse.
Mm-hmm. And how is Stinky doing?
Stinky's good. Stinky has not been showing his face. He's like in hibernation for the winter. He says, it is too cold. So he has an underground tunnel with his toys and his straw down there. He shows up to eat, but the rest of the time, Stinky the skunk is kind of hiding out until spring. So thank you guys all for watching and tuning in. Let us know where you're from as you're signing off if you didn't already, and I will look forward to seeing you guys next week. Have a great week.